cops are entrusted with upholding civility, but what happens when they face consequences for their behavior? Here are 4 times when rude cops got what they deserved.
He decides to pass me and flip me off!
All right, Spina, I'm sorry.
All right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So the f*** do you think you are? Worried about what I'm doing?
Okay.
This is Officer Matthew Spina from the Connecticut State Police Department. On May 18, 2020, Officer Spina saw a car driven by Kevin A. Jetty on Interstate 95 near New Haven, Connecticut, while pursuing a vehicle that allegedly overspread. Officer Spina pulls over the driver, Mr. Yete, by the side of the road. Watch how Officer Spina reacts in the encounter with Mr. Yete after he lost the initial driver he was after who sped past him.
Hey, could I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
50.
Signs.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Do
All right.
yourself a favor. Oh, give me the weed, too.
No, I have a...
Yeah.
I have a marijuana card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
All right, stop, man.
You want to fucking run your mouth? No problem. You came to the right guy. Step out.
All right, stop.
Come on. Hands, please. Front back. Are you sharp?
No, sir.
Where's the marijuana?
I have it in my car, but I have
Where's
a
the
weed
card?
card. I have a weed card.
6 feet apart. Right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
All right.
Since you have a very hostile attitude.
No, I really don't.
See, the blue car
Yeah, which one?
was tailing me.
Yeah.
While I was pacing a tractor trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the
Okay.
governor's office has gotten multiple complaints
Yeah.
on traffic stops.
I know.
Okay?
I know that.
So we're out doing our thing.
Okay.
He decides to pass me and flip me off.
All right, Spina, I'm sorry.
All right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So the f*** do you think you are? Worried about what I'm doing?
Okay. You're right.
I know I'm right, goddammit! Now! Everyone's got something to f***ing say! Mind your own goddamn business! You're f***ing speeding! How would I start with that?
You're right. Listen, I'm sorry.
No shit! I was following that kid for a reason, and if you hadn't done that f***ing stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no! You just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You had to be a f***ing American. God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. Is it in the original dispensary container? Is what?
It's roach.
Is it in the original dispensary container?
No.
Then you're fucked. How's that sound? No shit. Mind your own fucking business next time.
Just call me a lesson.
Yeah, it's called shut the fuck up. I was driving along. I was going to hit you with a simple citation that I give, but no. You got to be. Just couldn't fucking shut your mouth. Where you going anyway? Where do you work?
West Haven.
Where?
It's called American Hope.
What's that?
It's
Paper?
Yeah, you know, like the liquor bottles and stuff that the comes in, like the trays.
Officer Spina clearly exhibited rudeness towards Mr. Yete by continuously yelling at him during their encounter. While Mr. Yete maintains that Officer Spina lacked probable cause for pulling him over, it's evident that Officer Spina was provoked when Mr. Yete expressed his frustration by showing him the middle finger due to erratic driving by Officer Spina after speeding past him while he was pursuing the speeding vehicle. Watch how the encounter ends.
I promise you, I only have weed in the car. Honest to goodness. And it's all right here in my glove box right here.
You ever heard of what a heat seeker is?
No.
A heat seeker is something that draws attention to itself. Heat-seeking missiles, they go for the heat. Sit the f*** down. Did I tell you to move? Why am I speeding? I'm doing my f***ing job. Connecticut General Statute 14-298 allows law enforcement officers to disregard the traffic laws in the performance of their duties. How the f*** am I going to catch a speeder if I'm not speeding? You late for your job at NASA with physics?
You're right, man.
Where do you want this? Doesn't get trashed.
That's my advice.
I can tell. I don't want to get ruined. Unbelievable. It just never fucking ends in this fucking job. I got 14 months. I can't fucking wait to be done. This ought to tell you why our department, instead of having 1,300, has 850 right now. There's a fucking clue to the public what a bunch of assholes you are. Right there. You want it on paper or not?
No,
Is it in the original
Officer Spina did not ask for any ID proof from Mr. Yette. Officer Spina did not ticket him for any violations. Subsequently, an internal investigation was initiated. Officer Spina was placed on administrative leave following the incident for his rude conduct. If you think he was the only rude cop who got what he deserved, wait until you watch this next case.
Sir, what is your name?
Okay. Put that down. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Disturbance on the property.
I'm not going to risk this charge at all.
This is Officer Jason Bueno from the Carson City Police Department. He responded to an incident on August 30th, 2022, involving Mr. Drew Rygar, a YouTuber. Mr. Rygar was walking along a public road leading to the Public Visitor Center at the Northern Nevada Correctional Center in Carson City, Nevada. Allegedly, Mr. Rygar was filming the area, which includes a medium security facility. Despite Mr. Rygar's assertion that he was merely taking pictures of the facility, he was accused of trespassing without authorization. Let's observe Officer Bueno's reaction to the situation.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you from that far away.
I'm sorry. This gentleman is trespassing on the property.
Sir,
Okay.
can you identify yourself?
I'm the warden of the complex.
And what's your name?
So I'm asking him to be removed as a trespasser.
Sir,
He
what
doesn't
is
have
your name?
authorization to be on the property.
Understood.
Engage with
He's
you,
not
sir.
an
What is your
employee
name?
here. He came onto the property without permission.
Sir,
And
what
my
is your name?
understanding is the facility is on lockdown because
Yes,
of
it
this.
is.
This is disrupting operations.
This is disrupting operation.
Okay.
Sir, what is your name?
Okay. Put that down. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Disturbance on the property.
I'm not going to risk this charge at all. Okay. Can I advise you one thing?
No, you may not. Right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and may be used against you in the court.
NRS
You have a.
197-200.
Excuse me. I didn't interrupt you, did I? Okay. If you don't want to hear your rights, then we're not going to talk about it.
Well, NRS 197-200, so you're not going to Mirandize me.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any questions. Step over to my vehicle.
Okay.
443-1 detained.
So I'm detained. Thank you, sir.
You're in custody at this point.
Yes, I'm just asking questions.
Okay, go ahead and put your feet apart.
Well, no, if you want to get in there.
Thank you. We're going to get everything now with the search incident to arrest.
And what am I being arrested for?
You're being arrested for trespassing.
Okay, so where was the no trespassing signs? Were there no trespassing signs?
Well, fine. I'll explain everything to you, but right now you're not under Miranda, so I'm not going to ask you any questions.
I'm just asking you questions.
Well, you don't have a right to ask me questions at this point. You have a right to get in the car.
Officer Bueno proceeded to handcuff Mr. Rygar and place him in the back of his police cruiser with the windows slightly rolled down. It's important to note that the temperature that day reportedly surpassed 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's observe closely the treatment administered by Officer Bueno following Mr. Rygar's arrest.
Shut that off if you want. Okay, so my understanding is he's on state property, and you guys, what's the big sign over there say when you guys are coming in? Is that like a search thing?
No tobacco, no entrance, but all individuals that report onto the property, they have to still be cleared to come onto the property with proper notification. He just wanders on the property and refused to acknowledge himself. He refused to adhere to the command of you need to leave the property because this is a prison. It's not a
Yeah, this is not like a DMV downtown or something.
No.
This isn't the post office. This isn't the sheriff's office.
This is a secure facility.
There's no Freedom of Information Act request here.
So
Okay.
whatever we need.
We need some statements,
I'll be happy to.
so that way we have someone from the state here, that's going to press.
Yeah, no problem.
And then we're going to have to probably tow his truck too.
Yeah.
Well, he's in custody now.
Yeah, toaster.
Okay. You need to stay on the scene to get the statements and the tow.
Got yours on?
Okay. So my partner is going to get the statements. Is there any other specific NRS that's applicable as far as it comes to on the trespassing on the prison or something like that?
You guys have a card on you?
What's that?
You have a card? Yeah. I'll pull it up and email it directly to you.
All the information. And because again, every individual that comes onto this property, they have to be clear to come onto the property.
Okay. And where are they supposed to check in? Is it the gatehouse? Is it visiting?
Actually, we received notice through the administration,
Okay.
which would in turn be the gatehouse, and the individual would be notified who's coming onto the property.
Okay.
So that's why you just can't show up and just start, and definitely not taking photos or whatever.
Okay. So who all had contact with him? Was it?
I'm here as a warden because I'm
Okay.
the warden, so I did. That's why I came out.
I'll probably.
So definitely.
I think the warden would obviously carry some weight as far as you made contact with him.
Yep.
I mean, not just saying that you guys don't carry weight as well as your authority on the property, but if we have you guys do a statement,
I am.
and then we'll get the 51 going, and then I'll book him.
Did he give you his name?
We have it off of his. We have his wallet there, and then we have his registration off the vehicle.
Can I get that?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be notified.
Do you have a second? So, do you have that other charge you were talking about? Because I'm gonna take him in now. Let me make sure my partner. Let me make sure my partners bring in statements. Okay.
Officer Bueno then rolls up the windows of his cruiser, making Mr. Regar suffer in such scorching heat.
You got? Can you give them statements?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Regan.
Yeah. No, I'll get citizen's arrest and all that, and then we're gonna tow his car as well. So.
They're going to do statements to the effect of the trespassing. This is it's a prison. It's a controlled area. All visitors are required to check in. He didn't do any of that. He refused to leave. They're on lockdown. So if you can just get statements, the warden's going to do a statement.
Do you want to do obstructing? I mean, they're cops.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do obstruct. I mean, it obviously obstructed their duties to have.
Let me see if there's another specific.
Is there like interfering with the day-to-day operations of a prison or something like that?
Yeah.
One of the lieutenants is pulling those arrests.
Okay, cool. Well, we would do trespassing, obstructing for you guys, right? We would probably need to leave you. Thank you. Obviously he's obstructing you guys. You guys are state peace officers, so he's obstructing your ability to do your work. But if there's another specific NRS, then I need to add that because I'm going to take him down now. So if you can just give that to him, and then he can call me because I'm going to go down and start the paperwork on it. But yeah, I mean, this is he wants to do an audit. I don't know what his intentions are. Obviously, it's probably clear. However, this is an extremely controlled environment. I mean, we check in here before we come in. You are under arrest for trespassing and obstructing. I think you're a little confused on how this may work, and that's fine. Okay, but you don't get to do the interrogation on me. Well, it'll be in your probable cause complaint, okay?
Officer Bueno then drives Mr. Regar to the police department for further procedures. Watch the exchange of words between them that took place later.
All right, sir, step on out, please. Face the car right here. Here, spread your feet apart. Thank you. Don't look like you left anything. All right, come on this way. Make a left. Have a seat in that blue chair, or it used to be a blue chair. Right there.
Black chair.
Thank you. Feel a little sweaty back there.
A little bit.
Did the air run in?
No.
wasn't?
I think you're trying to hotbox me.
I had the air back there going.
Well, you rolled up the window that left a breeze.
What's that?
Yeah, you rolled up the window that left a breeze. So, like I said,
Yeah, you
I
do
think
that
you were
with
just
the air
trying to hotbox
conditioning,
me.
so it's nice and cool in here.
You really do need to go read the 10th Circuit Court July 22nd
I'm
opinion.
not going into any court today. I'm looking
It is Ari versus you. No, I understand. I understand what you're doing, but you arrested me for filming in public.
No, I did not.
What did you arrest me for?
I told you. Trespassing and obstructing.
How did I obstruct?
Hey, I'm not going to get into it. I'm
I
sure
just-
that you have a big plan and idea
No, I
in
don't.
your mind.
I don't
You can let
really.
that play out. Okay.
I'm just asking you questions based on the actions
You were
right now.
asked to leave, and you were asked several times by the warden and by the supervision of the facility, and you refused. You refused to identify yourself. You're required to give your name.
I refuse to identify myself. That's nobody
gonna
ever
be
asked.
in-
Nobody
gonna be in
ever
that
asked.
statement?
Nobody ever asked me to identify.
Okay, well, that's
and when
gonna
I
be in that
asked,
statement.
when I asked the warden
Listen,
to
I'm
identify,
going to just tell you something. I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying
You
to
can do
answer
this in
the
court
questions.
later on. I don't care what you have to say right
I'm
now
trying
about
to get
that.
answers to questions.
Okay?
So
I'm
what
not answering your
legal-
questions.
What law did I break to be
I
trespassed
explained
from
that to you.
public
I
property?
explained that to you.
What law did I break?
I'm not going to debate anymore. It's clear that
There's
you
no
just
debate.
in this for an argument, and that's fine.
I'm not trying to argue.
That's
I'm
not
just
what
trying
we're
to
doing
get your
today.
answer to a question.
Okay?
Is
That's not what's going to happen today.
and how did I obstruct? What physical action did I take to obstruct?
I explained my situation to you. I'm not going to explain it again.
I understand, but obstruction comes with a
Listen, all I can do is explain it to you. I can't understand it for you.
Physical or a threat?
So just do your thing now.
Well, no, you need to write it down and articulate it, so I'm trying to understand how you're going to
Yeah, I've been
articulate
doing
it.
this for 17 years.
I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm
Thank
just
you for letting
asking.
me know I need to articulate the report. I appreciate it.
Well, I just
Any other
want
helpful tips that you may need to think that I should do here, or just by all means let
I'm
me know.
just asking
I may
you
not
to-
acknowledge you because I have to do other work here.
I'm just asking you to
So that way I
articulate.
can get
for
you out of
me.
handcuffs and get you in there. Get you all dried up and do your thing.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying to figure the situation
And
out.
we're going to have to figure that out after they told you multiple times, okay?
Unlawfully, what lawful order was I ever given?
See, what's kind of sad is you're hung up on a very, very specific thing that you think is the crux of this situation. And no matter what anybody can tell you, you think it's that simple. And that's kind of why you're in this position right now.
Well, the law,
I'm
the law,
done talking about it to you,
simple.
okay?
I'm just trying to get you to articulate the
I'm
actions
done.
that
I don't need to
I took
articulate it to you right now.
that caused you to take your actions, because it seemed to me you got there and
I will articulate it where it needs to be articulated.
did zero investigation.
Right now you're still going, and that's fine.
No, I'm not arguing any of that with you. I'm just trying to question where you're at. Have I argued anything with you at all? Or have I just asked you questions?
Okay. No more questions for me. I got to get this done so I get you out of there.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll keep asking questions. That's what I do, is I like to ask
I'm
questions so
sure
I
you're
can
going to do
understand
what
the
you're going to
situation.
do. That's totally fine with me.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. We appreciate each other.
Mr. Rygar asserts that the charges against him were dismissed in exchange for a plea bargain by the court. Nevertheless, subsequent to the incident, Mr. Rygar initiated a lawsuit against Officer Bueno. As of now, the details of this lawsuit remain undisclosed as the proceedings have not been made public. If you think Officer Bueno was the rudest cop who got what he deserved, then you aren't aware of the case of Officer Alan Ganter.
You want to get arrested? You're going to get arrested for assault on a civilian.
This is Officer Alan Ganter from the Meriden Police Department. On January 22, 2019, Officer Ganter, on his off-duty, was driving ahead of Enfield resident Thomas Broculio when he halted for a red light on France Street at the junction with Cromwell Avenue in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. While Ganter paused at the light, preparing to make a right turn upon the signal turning green, Brocuglio honked his horn a few times. Watch how Officer Ganter reacted in response.
What are we doing? Dickhead. What are you doing? Wait all fucking day. Oh, boo, 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 boo.
Right on red, asshole.
Really? Where does it say that? It says stop here on red. You're the one sitting on your phone doing
I
other
wasn't on my
things.
phone.
Really?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, I saw you looking
I wasn't
down
on
doing
my phone.
everything else.
No, I was moving something in my bag.
Okay, well,
And I'll see you with a ticket and I'll pull your supervisor.
sure, sounds good. Let me get your badge number.
Okay. Oh. You want to get arrested?
You're going to get arrested for assault on a civilian.
Upon use of an obscene hand gesture directed at Ganter, Officer Ganter initially approached his truck but then turned back and struck Brocuglio on the left side of his face through the open driver's side window. Subsequently, Officer Ganter returned to his truck while Brocuglio contacted the Rocky Hill Police to report the assault by an officer. The Meriden Police Department placed Officer Ganter on administrative leave. Following an internal affairs investigation, Ganter was mandated to undergo de-escalation training. Additionally, he faced a separate 5-day unpaid suspension due to findings from the Internal Affairs investigation, which concluded that he violated departmental policy by engaging in unbecoming conduct and being involved in an arrest. If you think Officer Ganter was the last rude cop who faced consequences for his actions, then probably you haven't heard of this next case.
You want to be a smartass? It's called reckless burning. If you want to go that route, we can go ahead and push that route. Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area. You want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route?
This is Officer David Mora from the Longview Police Department. On September 19th, 2022, an individual named Mr. Rayshawn Swaggerty Owens was sitting on a bench located in a park in Cowlitz County, Washington, mourning over the death of Celeste Williams, who passed away in a car accident. Watch how the interaction unfolds between them.
How you doing, sir? I definitely cannot. It's for my safety, okay? What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smartass?
I mean, what's it look like?
You want to be a smartass? It's called reckless burning. If you want to go that route, we can go ahead and push that route. Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area. You want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? The light is for my safety. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a criminal who's going to try to pull a gun out on me or a knife or anything like that. That's what the light's for, okay? That's what they're there for. That's why they're put on patrol vehicles. What's your name?
My name is Rayshawn.
What's that?
1 second.
Officer Mora accused Mr. Owens of reckless burning while he burnt some candles in memories of the dead. For those who don't know, the felony, reckless burning, is when someone deliberately burns or lights up a fire on either a vehicle, building, or any crops or vegetation. In this scenario, this claim seems baseless, since Mr. Owens had just lit up some candles. Observe how the encounter proceeds.
I usually call you supervisor. And if this is bothering you, I'll put it out for you.
I'd appreciate that. That's what my contact. I was just going to ask you nicely to do that, but since you want to be a smart and ask me what does it look like and talk to me like I'm dumb, I'm obviously going to push the other route. If that's really how you want to go with this. George Salami, can I go ahead and get a second? Let me get your ID.
Why?
I already told you.
Why?
Reckless burning.
Okay, you want me to put it out?
You can put it out, but first you're going to give me your ID.
Do you want me to put it out?
I'll put it out myself, too.
No, I'm asking you, do you want me to put it out?
That's not...
Hey! Stay right there. Would you like me to put that out? If that's bothering you, want me to put it out?
I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll put it out.
We're going to have to put it out, but let me get your ID.
I'll put this out. What's your name again?
Officer Mora. M-O-R-I. Make sure you spell it right, okay?
I don't need to spell that. I'll put these candles out since it's bothering this guy.
Do you have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay. Is that really the route you want to take, sir?
What route? I'm
obstruction?
Sitting on the bench.
Yeah, you're lighting candles.
I didn't light these candles.
And that's what I was asking you. And that was my question. But since you want to go right off and start talking to me like I'm dumb, asking me what it looks like.
Look at the light. You can't blind me.
That's what police lights are for us to see.
No. When you pulled up, you seen me sitting there.
Yeah, so I turn on my lights. Look, here's my question, right? What if you're I'm not saying you are, but what if you're some individual who's trying to hurt anybody? Okay. Not just an officer, but anybody.
But I'm not.
The lights, I'm not saying you are, but I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know.
And that's what my lights are for. I still don't know that.
Well, now you know.
I really don't.
Okay.
So you really want to be this difficult, sir?
There ain't nothing about being difficult. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm sitting on a bench.
Okay.
I pay taxes. I own a house right down the road.
Okay. That's really not what this is about.
Well, then turn your light off. Quick.
I'm not going to turn off my light.
Okay, well, I don't know what to say. You want to be rude? I'm going to be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you.
Light in my eyes.
Hey, you need to relax.
No,
okay?
I don't need to relax.
Okay, amp yourself up then. If that's the route you want to go.
Me, you can go ahead and head back to your vehicle.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Don't come over here press and wait on me. Call your supervisor.
I got somebody else coming out. Don't worry.
Tell them to pull up. Tell the whole force to pull up. I'm
for
not
what?
with it.
The whole force for what?
Whatever you want it to be. I'm on whatever you want.
You're being a little ridiculous right now.
You pulled up for being a. I'm on whatever.
How did I pull up being a?
I'm on.
You asked me to turn off the lights. I said I can. They're on for my safety.
I got a camera too.
Perfect.
Okay.
By all means.
Awesome. That's out. You want this lighter? That's not mine either. You want it? You can have it.
I don't care about the lighter.
Throw away this trash. That's not mine either.
I'm not saying it is.
Okay, well, have some condolences for somebody. Yeah, forget about that one, huh? Yeah.
Do you feel tougher now by talking like that? Do you feel like you're this big bad guy or this big badass by talking like that?
I am a badass, actually.
Okay.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Nothing. What's up, lady?
It's officer.
No, it's this lady.
It's officer.
This lady.
Okay, tough guy.
What's going on?
No, I'm just sitting here with the candles. This dude came up, had a problem with me.
I had a problem with you. I asked you.
Pressing real hard, so I turned on my.
It's all on body cam, dude.
I told him.
You can go ahead and request it, post it on Facebook if you want.
I know everybody.
I don't know that.
Do you know what his name is?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess
It's fine.
our contacts haven't been too bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for my name. I'm just sitting on the bench. Bothering nobody. I pay my taxes. My house is right down there.
I pay taxes too. I mean, I don't.
have a weapon sitting out here. You can check me.
I don't need to check
That's
you.
what you want.
Oh, as long as you ain't reaching around, there's no reason for me to check you right
I'm sitting
now.
on the bench. You came over here pressing me with the light.
I came over here to turn on my light for my safety, okay? If you have a problem with it, that's too
I
bad.
just told you I did. You came over here pressing me with the fucking light.
How do I press you with the
I
light?
can't see you. Do I got sunglasses on? No, I don't think so.
I mean, I hope not. It's dark out here, so.
You can run your headlights. You can do all that, but instead you won't push your little light bar. Want me to go get my light bar?
That's for our policy.
Nah, I don't
There's
want to hear all
no reason
that.
to.
He doesn't care. He wants to be belligerent.
Well, I turned it off.
Because I have mine on over here, so I mean.
Thank you. That's common sense.
Well, I could see you wanting to pay your respects to Katrina. It's pretty awful.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, y'all can go about your way. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I was simply asking you
This
what
ain't my lighter.
you
want the
had
lighter,
going
take
on.
the lighter.
Is that what I
You
said?
feel like those candles are bothering you? Take the candles.
Aren't they lit?
The only thing of mine, because he made me put them out.
I simply asked him, what are you doing out here? And he wants to be a smart ass and go, what does it look like? So.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not. I'm not here to argue with you today. You want to argue with me? Come to my house tomorrow. I'm not going to.
What do I need to go to your house for?
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to argue with you. I was simply trying to identify who it is I was talking to.
Brandon.
He don't live there no more.
Well, what's the plan here?
I'm going to sit right here. Like I said, if you want the candles, if you want this lighter.
I don't need to take anything. I simply asked what you're doing out here, right?
You can go throw it away if you would like to. You don't have to. I'll throw it away on my way out.
That'd be appreciated. That'd be appreciated. I'm not asking you to leave.
All right.
Nobody's telling you to
No
leave.
issue here. There's nothing.
I was simply asking what you were doing out here. I see candles there, right?
Like I'm doing out here. What would you be doing out here if your friend died? What would you be doing?
I don't know who your friend is. I don't know about
Not
that.
everybody's my fucking friend.
Okay, well, I don't know about that.
I'm a human being just like you.
Okay.
So you want to write me a ticket? Cool.
I'm not writing you a ticket.
Well, then
I was simply trying to identify you.
I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not. You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still won't turn off the fucking light.
I'm not going to turn off my light till I'm done here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Are you able to identify him just by pulling up his address or contacts? Yeah, okay. We'll go that route.
Following this incident, this footage went viral, subsequently causing the Longview Police Department to initiate a review and internal investigation. Officer Mora was issued a warning letter by the department stating that he violated the policy and was a part of unnecessary escalation. It also stated that Officer Mora lacked emotional intelligence. However, Mr. Owens was not satisfied with this warning and had expected a much fairer accountability procedure. It is unknown if he took any legal action against Officer Mora. It's strange to see cops getting rude on their duty to citizens and then getting what they deserve. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.